Hi besties. And I realized that I need to do a video on this because I keep bringing this up. And I know what's going to happen is people are going to see the length of this video and they're going to be like, whatever. So here are author levels. So level 1 author is somebody still working on structure. All right. In my paradigm of Texas Hold'em, they understand how to play the game. They understand they need to learn on some of all the different straights and flushes, right? They're learning how to do sentence structure, learning paragraphs, they're learning style, they're learning formatting, and they're basically only paying attention to their hand and the 3 cards out there, right? Because they're doing Texas Hold'em. That's level 1. What level 1 needs to do is write a lot, finish a project. Level 2, you kind of have a sense of what's going to happen. You know some of the better combos, and you know when to bet a little bit better. You're getting a little bit better on that, but you're still having some structural issues. You still need to work on some things, and you probably haven't got your head out of the sand. Most authors make it between level 2 and 3, right? If you went to college, you're probably level 2 at least, maybe level 3. What level 2 needs to do is write. Okay? That's your thing. You understand the game, you understand the combos, and sometimes you can kind of guess if you're going to win by seeing other people's takes. Level 3. Level 3 is the biggest, is vast. It's like level 1 to level 2, you can just write, and like get to that level, get to gold, right? Level 3 is like you're marching from level 1 and 2 is like you're marching across town. It just takes some time. Level 3 is like crossing the continent of the United States, right? There are all the things about authorship and writing that you don't know. Like level 3, you kind of have a sense of what the game is being played around you and all the ins and outs. And then you realize that you're on the first floor of a casino and you haven't taken the stairs up yet, and then there's other games on the second floor, right? And for most people, this is when they either quit or level 4 is very rare. So most people, they get to level 3, and that's when they realize what they need to do, when they start to focus on the things that they're missing out on. And these are all from Dean Wesley Smith's Stages of an Author, right? Stages, levels, right? I use levels a lot. I have to do this, accompany this with a document. But you're at level 3, you know what's going on. You might have an idea what the other people are playing, but you've seen enough games to kind of like guess what's going to happen next. You're like, okay, this is when I put my prediction for Slice of Life is going to be big. Romantasy is going to be big with smut. These are things the market wants. Deck builders, a little bit biased. Dungeon Core is going to stay strong. Fantasy within fantasy is going to be strong. Like non-isekai fantasy, like Freerun, and base builders are going to be strong, especially in our niche. Like I have a feeling that those 7 things and regressors are going to be strong meta, right? That's my feeling as a level 3, right? Level 3, write more, make friends, meet comp authors, do all the things in my market video. Level 4, you're the person that's going to go on Oprah. That's it. You're a household name. You are an entertainer, right? You know how to make people cry. You are Paradava. People know who you are. People wait for your releases. You can basically have people stare at a page of paper and make them hallucinate. That is what level 3 should be shooting for. You want to become an entertainer. That's my goal. I want to become an entertainer. I want JP Weaver to be a household name. Just be like, did you read this thing about JP Weaver's new book? How this cat and the boy that worked at the man that worked at his bodega had their tearful reunion after the system apocalypse. Like, yes, that's what I want. So learn how to, like, the emotional act of how to make people emotional. I think I have a recommendation for this. Do I have it? Did I not take this out? I did not take it out. Unless I put it over there. Oh, here it is. All right, so I got 2 recommendations for you. The up your game. This is called the Emotional Craft of Fiction. If you are a level 3, you should be looking at this. This is not an ad. I don't get anything from this. I don't have an Amazon thing. Emotional Craft of Fiction, Donald Moss. I actually have the audiobook also. This is one of the few books that I bought. And then Proactive Role Playing. These are the things that level 3 should be reading. Proactive Role Playing is by Jonah and Tristan Fishel. If you're not a dungeon master, you should probably play some TTRPGs, but this would be good. If you read these 2 together, you will learn enough to get really far into level 3. But the fact that I have these physically copied, and I've read this twice, should tell you something. Yeah, I recommend them, and that's it for author levels. Check those out.